Thanks for staying tuned to your station, the Africa Independent Television, and welcome to your program, Security Watch Africa. My name still remains Patrick Abambu. On this channel and on this program, we'll bring you every information you need to keep your life safe and secured. Welcome to another exciting and interesting episode of the program. Yes, during the week, precisely the 15th of January was the Armed Forces and Remembrance Day celebration that we remember the sacrifices paid by the armed forces of Nigeria in making sure that the Nigeria as a country remains safe, united, and stable. And indeed, they have been working so hard towards that. Unfortunately, along the line, some of our gallant and heroic officers and soldiers had died. We believe that the nation and Nigerians must appreciate and support their families left behind. For those that are still alive, working every day, sacrificing to ensure that we are safe, we ask that the nation continue to appreciate them. Some of them are without limb, without complete body, but they're still hopeful that the nation will show appreciation. And that is what we owe every Nigerian, all these armed forces personnel, whether serving or dead. This to the program of today. Today we'll be looking at a very important aspect of our economy. One aspect of economy is hospitality and tourism. Some countries, that is their national revenue. That is what sustains that country. Those countries, I can point them out. But in Nigeria, it's not been taken so seriously. Some have cited issues of security, and that is the reason. Here we have with us here already, someone who has been in Nigeria for so many years, ensuring that hospitality and tourism business in Nigeria is done, and he can speak from experience. We have him already here. He's known as a hospitality ambassador of Nigeria because he speaks so well about Nigerian hospitality all over the world, talking about Mr. Allen Salame. It's a pleasure having you in the studio today.
Thank you, Mr. Patrick.
Yes, we'll continue. We'll look at the discussion. The topic is Nigeria safe for hospitality and tourism? And that we'll be looking at. But let's bring in some reports before we continue with the discussions. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oloyede, commissioned the magnificent headquarters of the Post-Service Housing Development Program. And Elizabeth Tanko brings us the report.
In line with one of the pillars of his command philosophy, which is sound administration, the Chief of Army Staff COAS, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oloyede, recently commissioned the state-of-the-art corporate headquarters of Post-Service Housing Development Limited, PHDL, in Asokoro, Abuja. The event marked a pivotal moment in the company's history. In his address, General Oloyede commended the completion of the project, describing it as a remarkable achievement that elevates the PHDL's reputation.
The Post-Service Housing Development Limited's capacity to undertake projects of this magnitude attests to its growing profile as a reputable business entity in Nigeria's real estate development industry. The Nigerian Army is proud of this rebranded Post-Service Housing Development Limited that can deliver quality projects as and when due.
The Army Chief disclosed that his desire is to have a vibrant post-service housing development.
As the Chief of Army Staff, my desire is to have a vibrant post-service housing development limited that can help achieve one of my cardinal welfare schemes, which is provision of befitting post-service accommodation for Nigerian Army officers and soldiers.
The COAS also lauded the Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of PHDL, Major General Joseph Omale, for his unwavering dedication, vision, and exemplary leadership.
The building brings to reality the dream of many of the past MDs of this organization, some of whom are probably seated here this morning. I must acknowledge the part played by each of these past leaders of the company in grooming it into what it is today. Therefore, I congratulate the past and present managing directors, chief executive officers of the Post-Service Housing Development Limited, for their commitment and service to the company and the Nigerian Army. You will agree with me that the importance of a befitting corporate headquarters such as this cannot be emphasized. This is because a building such as this enhances the status of a business organization and lends prestige that attracts other businesses. I believe this new building offers better space and modern facilities for quality business engagements that will further strengthen this company.
The commission project encompasses a comprehensive suite of facilities, including the corporate headquarters, 3 blocks of 18 flats for officers, an office block for regimental sergeant major, mechanical transport yard, a cafeteria, and places of worship. The event brought together past MD CEOs of PHDL who were honored for their foundational contributions along with other dignitaries. Key moments included the unveiling ceremony and guided tour of the facility. Elizabeth Thanko, reporting for Security Watch Africa.
Yes, we'll quickly take you to the Defense Headquarters where the outgoing Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, gave a breakdown of what the armed forces have been able to do in the last 1 week. Sit back to bring you this report by Lucy Tawo.
The Defense Headquarters, DHQ, on Thursday said that in the renewed efforts to end insurgency activities in the country, troops have neutralized 156 terrorists, arrested 493 suspects, and rescued 181 kidnapped hostages. This was stated by the outgoing Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, during the bi-weekly briefing.
We neutralized 156 terrorists, even as we arrested 464 of them. Troops also arrested 29 perpetrators of oil theft and rescued 181 kidnapped hostages.
The director also disclosed that the resurgence of terror attacks in the northwest and northeast are caused by the influx of foreign fighters from the Sahelian region.
The resurgence of these attacks by these terrorists are attributable to influx of foreign fighters that come in as reinforcement for these terrorists. These foreign fighters are from the Sahelian region, and this situation is made worse by local collaborators that form a support base for these terrorists. They serve as informants reporting on troops' movement to the terrorists. However, in spite of this situation, troops are profoundly conscious of their role and responsibility in ending insurgency and terrorism across our nation.
General Buba spoke on the achievements attained by the troops.
In the South-South, troops denied the oil theft of the estimated sum of over 623 million naira worth of stolen crude oil. Furthermore, troops recovered 219 assorted weapons and over 2,700 assorted ammunition.
He urged citizens to embrace security as everyone's business and not only of the military. He added that citizens must not compromise on security, otherwise everyone's security will be compromised. Lucy Tawo, reporting for Security Watch Africa.
Yes, we'll quickly take you to the headquarters of the Nigeria Customs Service, where the Controller General Bashir Adewale Adeniyi gave a breakdown of what the Nigerian Customs Service was able to do in the last 1 year. Sit back as Elizabeth Thanko brings us this report.
Since taking over as the Comptroller General of the Nigerian Customs Service (NCS), CG Bashir Adewale Adeniyi has taken steps to reposition the service to fulfilling the tasks given to him by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He ensured that hitherto loopholes in the system were blocked. This Tuesday, at the brand new headquarters of the NCS, CG Adeniyi glowingly announced that the Nigerian Customs Service has achieved record-breaking milestones in revenue generation, trade facilitation, and enforcement activities for the year 2024. The Comptroller General of Customs disclosed that the NCS collected an unprecedented 6,105,315,543,489 naira 50 kobo in revenue for 2024, surpassing its 5.08 trillion target by 20.2%.
I am indeed pleased to announce that the service has again recorded another unprecedented performance in revenue collection in the year 2024. During this year, we collected a total sum of 6,105,315,543,489 naira 50 kobo. This remarkable achievement represents a significant 90.4% increase from our 2023 collection of 3.2 trillion naira. This growth is historic as it marks the highest year-on-year increase recorded by the service in recent times, surpassing the 52.24% growth recorded in 2022 by 38.18%.
CG Adeniyi outlined other achievements of the service in the past 1 year.
The data that we have reflects significant growth in trade value despite the global economic headwinds. We processed imports with a value of 60.29 trillion in 2024, representing a remarkable 117.4% increase from the 27.74 trillion in 2023. This was achieved through 1,262,988 import transactions, handling a total weight of 15.35 billion kilograms.
The Comptroller General reaffirmed the service commitment to sustaining its achievements and addressing challenges in 2025.
To further strengthen our capacities, we are actively expanding our technological infrastructure through the integration of geospatial intelligence technology and other cutting-edge solutions. These advancements, coupled with capacity building and enhanced intelligence gathering mechanisms, will significantly boost our surveillance and enforcement operations in 2025.
The Nigerian Customs Service remains dedicated to fulfilling its mandates of revenue generation, trade facilitation, and societal protection, ensuring that Nigeria's economy strives amidst global challenges. Elizabeth Anko, reporting for Security Watch Africa, Abuja.
Yeah, welcome back. Yes, we'll quickly commence our discussions today. Based on the extent of this discussion, we may not be able to conclude this episode because it's a very interesting issue to look into. That is, the question is Nigeria safe for hospitality and tourism? Yes, like I introduced earlier, our guest is here, is the Hospitality Ambassador of Nigeria. Actually, he is the General Manager of Shelter Holdings, Shelter Hotels and Suites, and one of their brand is here in Abuja and all over the country. Yes, let me find out, hospitality and tourism business, do you think it can be viable in Nigeria?
Well, good afternoon once again. The hospitality in Nigeria should be priority. The things we saw in Nigeria, I'm almost now like 15, 16 years, we are still advertising positiveness about hospitality. Wherever I go in the world, they will ask, oh, you are in Nigeria, how come? They did not do this, they did not do this, we don't want to into details. But no, we are safe in Nigeria. We want to be more safe. We want to do this interstates, travels, movements. Like I went to Kogi State, man, the history there is amazing. Like you see the first prison of West Africa. The first CBN is something amazing. We need to promote more our hospitality interstate. Our culture in Nigeria is something like it will be like something. It will be something amazing.
Yeah.
We need to do it.
Do you think it's a sector that can generate revenue for the country?
Well, let us be honest. This should be the first sector to generate money on the national budget of Nigeria. You know, the hospitality workers in Abuja and Lagos are the highest number of workers in all Nigeria.
Oh.
Just for you to know, this is the highest numbers of workers
So
in
when
all
we're
Nigeria.
talking about unemployment, hospitality alone can take care of most of
most
if
of
it's well taken care of.
Yes.
No, but you know, you are somebody who have. I know you have traversed Nigeria. You have been to the southwest part of Nigeria, northern part of Nigeria. You operate here from Abuja, and you also go to the Jos mid.
Yeah, the Jos is.
Jos. How do you say the Plateau, Jos particularly?
Well, Plateau Jos is a nice city. The weather there is amazing. It's mainly, I go there, I sleep at night without AC. The culture there is good. Is a good city. And funny enough, I did it by road.
By road.
I went from Abuja to Jos by road just to see the experience. Oh, when we have good roads, it will be better. Lots of people will come to do this interpersonal.
Yeah, because that is where I want to come to now. I want to look at the issue of what are those impediments? What are the problems that are confronting hospitality and tourism business in Nigeria?
Well, mainly when I said I want to go by road, they said, oh no, this what happened. I said, nothing will happen now. Let's try it. I went from Jos to Abuja by road. It took us about 6 hours. So the people with me said...
6 hours because the road is bad.
Yes, the people with me, they said, if the roads are good,
yeah,
it will not take over 2 hours and a half, 3 hours maximum.
That's true.
And the experience is amazing. The roads, what you see, the small villages we see, this can bring outside Nigeria for tourism, millions to be coming in Nigeria. We need to enforce this security, and these roads need to be better than what is currently now. And this one will make a big difference, at least in the north here, because all states are interconnected. And it's amazing. We went to Niger, to Gurara Falls. It's something like you don't see it in any place in Africa or in the world. This one should be a main tourist places. That's why we have the best tourist places in Nigeria. We have to work on it. We have to make it priority. We have to make it happen. So what also I dislike, some people, some Nigerians, I will go online, they will speak bad about their country. We don't like it. We need this social media positive for Nigeria to be spread all over the world. We are trying, but one person cannot try. All of us, we are trying. Our group, you know, is a culture. We promote Nigeria everywhere. We say, whenever I go, how many times I go to Dubai per year and to Qatar and this one. I will promote Nigeria better than I promote any place in the world. Is
better than your original country.
Yes, now it's better than my original country. I will promote Nigeria, and everyone will tell me. I say it's very secure. Now, 2024, we did not have any major issue in security in Abuja. Let's be honest, nothing. Yeah. At the opposite, the security agencies were amazing. You know, the police was very effective. We did not have any serious issues. But this social media, like we say, sorry to say, the nonsense social medias will give this negative effect on hospitality in Abuja and in Nigeria. That's it. These things need to be changed.
Okay. Yeah, you see because I know that the negative reporting about Nigeria affects every aspect in terms of, especially the business, the hospitality business you are involved. But how are you able to meet it, apart from this security and the bad roads? Don't you think some taxation is also affecting the operation of hospitality in Nigeria? Well,
we hope the 2025 will not be adding any taxation on the hospitality industry, because it will be really brutal. Because we are already struggling.
Already as it is now, it's a problem.
It's a problem, so we don't want more. But yeah, it can be better. It can be better. It should be better. Okay. We just don't need more taxation, that's it.
We don't need more taxation. All right, maybe the government is looking for alternative means of getting revenue for the country and all that. So taxing, a lot of Nigerians have other views about this taxation. But let's look at how do you survive? Because when we talk about safety and hospitality and tourism, how do you survive in terms of energy, power? Because I know that that could be another challenge.
Yes, you know now the electricity tariff has been increased from 2024 to 2025, and now all the hotels, when we meet in HOFA, you know the...
Yeah, the OFA is the Association of Hotel Owners.
The hotels owners.
Yes.
So we will complain, but you cannot complain. You have power, you have to pay. So we put some measurement to save energy, like some saving energy in the rooms, saving water. So it has to be some strict measurement that you can survive.
But some guests might not be too comfortable with
Yes,
that.
some guests will be, oh, why I don't have to change my towels every day? Why I don't have to keep the AC 24 hours? Do you keep it at your house like this? Consider this hotel, and this is like your house. Because this hotel, like my hotel, other hotels, they feed millions of families in Nigeria. So we have to keep this business alive. We have to keep it productive for our owners. We have to pay salaries. It's not easy. Like, you know, now you visit us in the hotel, we have almost 168 employees.
Yeah.
This 168, they have families, parents,
they have
siblings, they are
dependents
feeding.
and all that.
Yeah. So we are trying to put some measurement. Some hotels, some small hotels are going for solar solution. Okay, small hotels can go for solar solution, like
But big
17,
hotels
20
like
rooms
us-
hotel. But like us, like Hilton, like Fraser, we cannot go for solar solution. We have to put a strict measurement for saving to green policy. It's a green policy. This is where we are going now.
Okay, now let's look, even though we are not comparing. For me, I don't believe about those who want to compare and all that. You went on a tour of Ghana recently. You went to Ghana and you saw. How is the Ghanaians, how do they receive you? And compared to how they receive people here, Nigerians receive people here?
Well, I went to Ghana, to Accra exactly, like on New Year. It was fine. Like we say, law and order are strict. You cannot pass red light.
You can beat red lights.
You cannot beat
an
red lights.
important thing you need to.
There's no parking. You cannot stop.
Yeah.
This is something nice.
Yeah.
Is a tourist city. So this is what we need Abuja. We want Abuja. You know, Lagos is higher than Accra, way higher.
Yes.
Lagos is, don't compare
Yeah,
Lagos to anyone.
no, yeah.
What we want in Abuja, to be at least similar to Accra in hospitality. So everywhere there, when you ask, they feel safe. I went, me and my wife and our friends, Nigerian, they went with us here. Like 4 a.m., we can go to the beach, walking, any place you want to go. There's no problem. No.
I wish that it's possible in Nigeria.
It will be. I think it's possible and it will be.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
telling you, it will be, it should be, and it will be. By God's grace, it will be.
Amen.
Nigeria, Abuja is more blessing. Abuja is more family country. Abuja is better, way better than Accra. And don't compare the weather over there. You will be killed.
Yeah.
You will be sweating. You have to
hot.
change your clothes 3 times per day.
Yeah.
No, Abuja is a blessing, let's be honest.
Okay. Because we're looking at issues of security, you are one of those that have supported security agencies, and the
Yes.
Nigeria police sees you as one of their own by appointing you their tourists during one of their programs. You are even
Yes.
honored. Do you think which area do you think our security, particularly the Nigeria police, can improve?
Maybe the interstate travels.
Okay.
It will create more for foreign people to visit by road and to enjoy the road and to enjoy other states. Like from here till Kogi to Kaduna is an amazing city. I went to Kaduna, it's amazing. I was shocked. What we have in here, it cannot be in any place in the world. We just have to make it safer and work on the roads. It's something like we like to do it. Hospitality people, travelers people, they will come. They will blog about Nigeria. They will speak about Nigeria. If you bring blog travelers from UK, send them to Kogi State to do something about Kogi State.
Yeah.
If it will not be trend #1 in Africa,
Africa.
I will not understand. This is it.
But the problem is the road and the fear.
The fear.
The fear.
I'm Nigerian. I don't fear. I travel. I will go.
You travel.
But we
you
want
travel to Kaduna by
Yes,
road.
I
and
went to
all the-
Kaduna also by road. I
Yeah.
went to Kogi by road, to Jos. Always I go by road. So we want this experience to be for all travelers coming. It's a great experience, and it will increase the hospitality people coming to Abuja way, 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 way a lot.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure talking with you. There are so many other issues, but I must tell you that you have done so well because speaking about Nigeria, far beyond even this, and it's something that I must commend. You and your family, you are here with them, and they are having a nice time. Congratulations!
also, my son
Yesterday
is
was
born
their
in
wedding
here.
anniversary, and
No, thank you, thank you.
congratulations for that, really. But finally, if you go to your country or you go to other countries in the world, what would you be telling them about Nigeria?
For me, Nigeria is the blessing country of the world. No one will tell me anything else. Sometimes I go fight people because they will say, oh, you are there, look what's happening there. Which you are kidnapping. This kidnapping is on the borders. We never heard it in Abuja. We never heard it like this. So the main problem in Abuja, in Nigeria, is the negative social media reporting of people. And funny enough, most of them, they are Nigerians.
Thank you so much for being with us. Viewers, it's a pleasure bringing this. I'm sure you have had this. You know, talking with him is always a pleasure because he's so passionate about Nigeria. I wish most Nigerians can have some same passion about Nigeria like him. Until we come here again next week, I say thanks for staying tuned and bye for now.